Hi, Emma Forrester here. Today I'm excited to bring you a comparison of two high-end premium knives, the Chris Reeve Large Sebenza, which if you're a knife person you've probably heard of this knife, and the Klotzli Walker 05, which even if you are a knife person you may not have heard of the Klotzli name. This is a Swiss-made knife. It comes from a 5th generation knife company, but they're not commonly available in the United States. I've had mine on order for over a year through New Graham Knives, and it just came in not long ago. Now I have reviews of both of these knives on my YouTube channel, so I welcome you to go get more detail about the knives there on those videos. I'm going to do a rating system like I've done on other knife reviews, and this is reviewing these two knives. There's their names, but I'm going to rate them on appearance, materials, ease of operation, lockup, fit and finish, centering, weight, carry system, warranty, collectability, and price. And then I'll just summarize by saying which do I carry more often, because I think that's really what it amounts to. So when we look at, let's just jump right into it, but when we look at appearance, I'm not going to give an advantage to either knife, because I think both are very attractive knives. I mean, how do you get more attractive than the Large Sebenza? Well, I think it's matched by the uniqueness and the elegance of the Klotzli Walker 05. I think that's such a thing of personal preference that I'm not going to give the advantage to either one. I think they're both attractive. But now on materials, one does have an obvious advantage. Which one do you think it is? Well, it's the Large Sebenza, and it's primarily the blade steel. This is S35 VN blade steel as compared to ATS 34, which is fine. I don't have any problems with it, but this is definitely premium. The other thing is on the wood inlays. This is Honduran rosewood, which I think is more unique and not rare, but harder to come by than this is curly maple. I think both are attractive. And then the handles are titanium, and so there's no advantage there. Mainly because of the blade steel and the wood inlay, I'm going to give the advantage to the Large Sebenza. Now on ease of operation, there's also a clear advantage to one of the knives. This might surprise you. Now the Large Sebenza has always been known as being having a very smooth action. I've heard it described as having a hydraulic feel, but you would have to hold it in your hand to realize this, but the Klotzli Walker 05 is much smoother than the Large Sebenza. It's hands down. So if you're in a store, pick up a Klotzli. Every Klotzli I've ever held and operated was that way. I think it's primarily due to the washer that they use. In terms of lockup, I'm not going to even demonstrate it because both has rock solid lockup, no problem whatsoever. On fit and finish, one does have the advantage, and that might surprise you also. Sebenza is known for having excellent fit and finish, and my Sebenza might be a little unique. I mean, my sample size is pretty small, but I've had a problem with tarnish on this titanium, and I'll try to hold it in the light to where maybe you can see it. I've tried to polish it out and I really haven't been able to get that out, so that's a problem. And then until recently, for probably 6 to 9 months, I had a very sticky lock, and this is a frame lock versus a liner lock for the Klotzli, so that's a difference. But this frame lock was very sticky, and I finally solved that just by wearing it in as well as adjusting of the alignment. So fit and finish issues there. I've had 2 issues with the Sebenza. I really haven't had any issue whatsoever on fit and finish with the Klotzli. So I would give the advantage to the Klotzli. On centering, both knives have perfect centering. I won't demonstrate the Sebenza. Both are excellent, so I'm not going to give the advantage to either one. On weight, the Klotzli is a slightly smaller knife, mainly in this dimension right here, so it does weigh less. But I would say the weight is appropriate for the role that each knife was designed to play. So I'm not going to give the advantage on weight to either one. On carry system, both come with pouches. And so the Sebenza has a leather pouch that looks like that. The Klotzli also has a leather pouch. It's a little bit different design. It's much smaller because it's a smaller knife. The other thing to look at or consider is the clip. And I prefer the clip of the Klotzli over the clip of the Sebenza. In fact, I do have another Sebenza, and this clip, because it sticks out so far, got caught on a seat belt and actually bent it backwards, and I had to take it off and repair that. So I would give the advantage on the carry system to the Klotzli. On warranty, I give the advantage to the Sebenza, mainly because I'm in the United States and it's a US company. So if I did have warranty problems with the Klotzli, it'd be more trouble to send it back to Switzerland, to the factory, to have it worked on. That's the only reason I would give the advantage to the Sebenza. I think both would have excellent warranties. On collectability, I'm not going to give the advantage to either one. Both, I think the Klotzli is made in smaller numbers, but I think I would say both are going to hold their value, hold their price. And speaking of price, there's not much difference in these two knives. There's probably not $10 worth of difference between the Sebenza and the Klotzli, so there's no real advantage in that regard. So what it comes down to is there's three advantages of the Klotzli: the ease of operation, the fit and finish, and then the carry system, the clip, primarily. The Chris Reeve Sebenza has three advantages: the quality of the materials, the warranty, and then one that I haven't mentioned is this rounded spine. I really like that feature, and I wish the Klotzli had that because I think it would make it look even more gentlemanly. So it comes down to which one do I carry more often. Let me cast my vote, and here it is. I carry the Klotzli more often. In fact, the knives that I carry the most sit on top of my dresser, and knives that I just carry occasionally are in a dresser drawer. The Sebenza stays in the dresser drawer, and I'll take it out occasionally. The Klotzli sits on top of the dresser, so it gets carried a lot more often than the Sebenza. Well, there you have it. Let me know what you think. And if you like the Chris Reeve Large Sebenza, grab a Klotzli Walker 05. I think you'll love it. See y'all later. Bye.